What if I told you that our planet Earth is at risk of getting hit by an asteroid almost every day of the year? Would you be worried? NASA recently revealed that 4 major hazardous asteroids are heading towards our planet. If these hit, they will change the way we live forever or even make Earth uninhabitable. NASA put the query to one of its subject matter experts. Finding the asteroids is important before they find us. Our solar system consists of the planets that orbit the Sun as well as much smaller bodies like dwarf planets, comets, and asteroids. These astronomical bodies and other space debris are entering our orbit on a daily basis. Most of these are harmless, but some of them could do serious harm to our planet and humankind. The latest discovery of an asteroid coming towards our orbit at high speed is something even scientists at NASA are worried about. How could Earth be affected by an asteroid collision? What could it mean for the existence of mankind? And how could we protect ourselves for a disaster like this if it happens? Join us to find out how you could make sure you will survive when an asteroid hits our planet. By the way, the information in this video can be quite worrying, as events of collision can mean extinction for humankind, or even worse. We are very blessed that the experts at NASA are developing a secret method that will increase our chances of survival a little bit in case events like this will ever occur in our lifetime. If you want to know what these experts are actually working on, make sure you stick around to the end of the video. What are asteroids exactly? And how have they ever been discovered? Tiny, rocky asteroids are a product of the formation of our solar system approximately 4.6 billion years ago. Currently, there are 822,000 known asteroids. All asteroids travel in the same direction around the Sun as the planets. Giuseppe Piazzi, a Catholic mathematician and astronomer born in a small village in northern Italy, was the first scientist to discover such an object on the 1st of January, 1801. At first, Piazzi thought he had found a comet in space, but when he researched his discovery more thoroughly, he came to the conclusion that it was not a comet that he had found. Instead, he was the very first scientist to spot something similar to a small planet. Suddenly, Piazzi wrote history by founding the first dwarf planet mankind had ever known, which is now better known to the public as the planet called Ceres. After the discovery of Ceres, many others followed. By the end of the 19th century, several hundreds of these discoveries were announced to the public, even till today. Thousands of those are discovered every year. According to NASA, there are only 26 known asteroids with a diameter greater than 200 kilometers that can cause serious damage to our Earth. So now that you know that asteroids can do serious harm to our planet, I hear you wonder, are there any asteroids that are coming towards Earth? Unfortunately, the answer is yes. According to NASA, there are 4 major hazardous asteroids that could possibly cause some serious damage to planet Earth in the near future. Some of them are traveling at the speed of ballistic missiles. Most of these asteroids are not so worrying to NASA, but some of these can be quite dangerous to our planet. The largest space rock that is most likely to enter our orbit has a diameter of 1.8 kilometers. To give you an idea, the diameter of this space rock is about twice the height of the Burj Khalifa, which is the world's tallest building standing in Dubai. NASA is concerned about this space rock coming to Earth, and we should be a bit worried too. It can be quite a close call, actually, according to NASA estimations. The closest approach of the space rock to Earth will approximately be around 6.3 million kilometers. This may not sound dangerous, but compared to the distance of our Sun, which is around 150 million kilometers, the space rock actually comes quite close to hitting our planet. Thanks to NASA's advanced Near-Earth Asteroid Tracking or NEAT system, dangers like these are usually picked up far before they're even coming close to our planet, although they are usually spotted before they form any risk. NASA announced there are currently 3 more major hazardous asteroids that could possibly cause some serious damage to planet Earth in the near future. Approximately 19,000 miles above the planet's surface, a massive asteroid known as Adophis, named for the Egyptian god of chaos, will pass dangerously near to the planet. According to Marina Brozovac, a radar scientist at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Pasadena, California, who analyzes radar observations of near-Earth objects. The asteroid will first become visible to the naked eye in the night sky over the southern hemisphere, traveling above Earth from the east coast to the west coast of Australia. It will resemble a moving star-like point of light. Then, after crossing the Indian Ocean and continuing to travel west above Africa, it will cross the equator by late afternoon in the eastern U.S. Future measurements of Adelphis's position are protected to rule out any potential impacts, according to NASA. Current calculations show that Adelphis still has a small chance of reaching Earth, less than 1 in 100,000, many decades from now, the agency previously stated. Until today, we have always been lucky enough that we never had to experience an asteroid attack in our lives. But what if an asteroid does hit Earth one day? Would that mean the end of our civilization? This NASA expert has the answers. On October the 15th, 2022, a similar event happened on the Canadian West Coast. In the middle of the night, Ruth Hamilton was unintentionally awoken by the sound of something crashing into her home. Only centimeters from her head, she noticed a big piece of space junk, later to be identified as a meteorite. The small meteorite had crashed through her roof and dropped onto her pillow as she slept. The roof was damaged, but it just missed her head. The incident brought the question back into focus: what would happen if Earth were struck by a massive object like an asteroid? As interest developed with scientists, NASA put the query to one of its subject matter experts. Finding the asteroids is important, Dr. Kelly Fast says, before they find us. However, she noted that Earth is not currently under threat. Things get serious if NASA detects an impact that is larger than 30 feet wide and has a greater than 1% chance of striking Earth. The worst outcome of various impact events, such as meteorite or comet collisions, has been the mass extinction of life on Earth. Future impact events like volcanism and mega tsunamis that could trigger enormous natural disruptions are also a possibility. A significant impact in the distant future could result in the termination of Earth's magnetic field. But how do we ever protect ourselves from attacks like these? How do we make sure that we find these asteroids first before they find us? Well, remember that secret method I was telling you about, the one NASA uses to protect life on Earth? On the 26th of September 2022, NASA made a record-breaking discovery with one of their missions. With a double asteroid redirection test, better known as DART, the goal of the mission was to alter the course of one of the dangerous asteroids coming to Earth. To do this, NASA has launched a spacecraft into an asteroid that was coming towards Earth at a very high speed. This was NASA's very first attempt to deflect an asteroid, but with great success. The spacecraft was able to successfully deflect the course of this asteroid for the very first time in history. The mission's findings will be applied to protect Earth against potentially deadly asteroids that may collide with our planet in the near future. With that being said, I hope you are a bit more comfortable with all the risks that these asteroids carry with them. Always remember, those scientists at NASA probably like to stay alive too. Bet they'll give everything they've got to protect us from all dangers in space. If you like this video, I'm very sure you'd like the next video even more. Also, if you'd like to join a community of fellow stargazers, make sure to hit the like button and to subscribe to The Astronomist, so you'll never miss out on any of our videos ever again.